worked out perfectly for United, to be fair, because Bryan Robson is like top draw. Like, what are your memories of Robbo in the brief time that you got to spend with him?
On the pitch or off the pitch, because both of them were devastating one way or the other.
Off the pitch is always more interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, he introduced me to my first day at West Brom, where he took me out for a lunch, and that was the last time I saw of anything of West Brom for about 2 days. He had alcoholic poisoning. I missed the photo session, which probably was not the worst in the world for the rest of the team, but I was so sick I couldn't even go in for that. They said I had a bug. Yes, I did, an alcoholic poisoning bug. So thanks, Robbo. He welcomed me to West Brom with open arms. But listen, I enjoyed it there. I enjoyed playing in that great team that we had there at that point. It was a shame that we went there and it was broke up far too quickly. And the rest is history, really. Robbo went on to United, and what he achieved at United, both as a player, captain, and trophy-wise, he obviously made the right decision. Was the all-round midfield player, gets forward, get back, scored goals, made challenges that sometimes when he looks back, he perhaps wouldn't have got those some of the injuries he got, but he just didn't see injury. He just went into challenges that some people think, hang on a minute, no, you need to just hold back because you're not looking favourites for this. But he went into challenges like he did with his collarbone in the World Cup when he went in, because he only saw the ball. He didn't care about his body, and then he did his shoulder, and I think he had 3 broken legs at West Brom. So you can see he was not afraid of getting into challenges, and obviously the injury showed that. But he went on to have a great career, but that's the way he played. And then you had Glen, who never wanted any of those challenges whatsoever, but giving the ball, and he could put it on a sixpence for you, for those who remember what sixpences were. But he could pass the ball. He had great vision. He could score great goals and all that stuff. So, and then you had the combativeness of like Reedy in that midfield. But they all had their own strengths and they all had their own characters. So to pick one out, listen, I would probably to play with was obviously Colin Bell, because he was the ultimate midfield player. But Robbo was equally the same type of player, but maybe not as elegant as Belly, but the same job. So Robbo and Colin Bell, you wouldn't argue with either of them, would you? Really?
No, not at all.
You happy to have both of them.
Well, I've been lucky enough. I've met Robson as part of this job with Superstar Speakers, and he's still got a presence about him that when he walks into a room, you know that he's Bryan Robson and he's something special. Despite the fact he's very welcoming and warming, there's a certain something about the man that just tells you this guy's the boss, this guy's the leader. And to play against someone like that, you must feel that presence that already must give him that extra step against you, surely.
Well, not when you. It's strange. Sometimes when the reputation sometimes overtakes the actual person. So you can hear about players, and the reputation precedes them, and sometimes you're disappointed with that reputation that they come with, or sometimes the reputations are even greater than what you expected. But Robbo was, he's been a friend and still is. And he's been a teammate, and he's also been an opponent. So Robbo is, you know what you're getting with Robbo. So there's no surprises. He's never going to have a bad game. That's a certainty. But maybe sometimes he doesn't play as well as he would do. But what he does do in that games influences games. So that's why at United he was always Captain Marvel, because he was always dragging that team, whichever teammates he had with him, along, as probably Keane did, but Robbo did it a different way, as Keane did when he was there in the middle of that United midfield. So Robbo, you knew what you were getting with him, and if you were playing against him, you knew what you were getting. You weren't going to have an easy afternoon, and you just hope that maybe those sorts of players have an off day.